Yo, what's up, man? This is another episode of Scary AF. I'd like to welcome you all. I'm your host, B. Cole.
And I'm Asylum Jim.
And this is Tata TT Tutu.
Yes.
Or TT Tata Tutu.
One of them, she just ain't talking no more.
That's right, man. She done risen from the dead and went back dead. Where are you, TT Tata Tutu? I miss you. This girl crazy, man. Giving me the silent treatment. But I hope y'all feeling good out there, man, because I'm feeling good. How you doing, Asylum Jim?
Doing well, man.
You doing good?
Hey,
I see you look kick back, laid back, chilling.
Yeah.
Got the cigar rolling.
Yeah, you like that?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, man, you look good, man.
Man, thank you, brother, man. Yeah. This right here.
What you got?
This my new little get up. Check out the back. Check out the back.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Damn right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Don't bring no ghosts around me. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Oh,
Cause
man.
busting makes me feel good. Yeah.
Ray Parker, B. Cole.
Busting makes me feel. Busting will make any man feel good. Look.
Oh, man.
Busting makes me feel good.
X-rated B. Cole.
So, man, yeah, we have here got another good episode of Scary AF, man.
Yes.
Have a good time, man. I want to talk about this week's past movie of the week, and I hope you're all ready for it because we're going right in.
Yes.
All right, cool. Past movie of the week, right here on Scary AF. We're going to talk about it. Man, it's a movie that I grew up on. But what I saw in my childhood, I'm not gonna say it was one of my favorites, but it was very different and it was way before its time. It was called Sleepaway Camp.
Whoa, you
remember
in the
Sleepaway Camp?
80s.
Yeah, when it was the campers, they went. It was like it was camp and it was people. It was in their little camping cabins and stuff like that. But it was a killer going around.
Oh, it was a killer in the. It was a kids camp.
It was a kids camp, and all the kids was getting murked.
Yeah,
but they didn't reveal the killer till like the end, right?
It was the end, yes, and it was a kind of like, you know, when you grow up you get teased a lot,
right?
And they were teasing this one kid, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
it was this one kid, which was throughout the movie was a girl. Had the long hair, stuff like that. You felt sorry for her. Yeah. You felt sorry for her, man. They bullied her and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but then, like, she just started snapping and just killing and murking motherfuckers, man. Just taking them out. But then at the end of the movie, fucked everybody up.
The end of the movie was a shocker.
It was the first crying game of cinema. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
When people saw crying game, like, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Then obviously you ain't see Sleepaway Camp. Because that was what it was. The little girl was actually a little boy. And the little boy was like at the end was like naked with all his clothes off, yelling with had a knife in his hand, yelling with blood all over him. And then they had a little wee wee like like that's a mother.
Yeah.
Like that's a boy.
You had no idea that it was. But do you know what led up to that? Like the psychological element that led up to him actually becoming that transgender.
No, I did not know.
His dad in the movie, if we can get a clip, probably. His dad was can we use that word? Homosexual, and he saw his dad. You know, when you're that young and you see something like that, two men together, whatever, you know, this is no, we're not against none of that. You know what I mean? Not
that anything's wrong with it.
Right. But I'm saying he saw that and it kind of did him in a little bit.
Right. So
he
he saw what his parents did.
Yeah, he did that and it kind of, you know,
hey man,
in the movie.
Yeah, that's why I said it was
a deep film, man.
As a parent, you gotta be careful what you expose your kids to.
Very.
Because you
no sex too early. I don't care what it is.
Right, because you are the first ones that they look at and be inspired by.
Absolutely.
You're the biggest influences.
Yes.
Mom and dad.
Yes, man.
And,
so that's what kicked it off.
And the little boy went to camp.
Yeah.
And with a little girl, as we thought.
Presumably a little girl. Yeah, and in the end.
Came out here dick and balls, man. Had a whole set of dick and balls. Had a set. Like you had a set. It was a set. It was a set. It had dick and balls.
Hey, when I seen the end, and I said, they really went there.
They went there,
why
man.
did you? Why?
They went there.
They could have made other. They could have had other ways of showing that. You know what I mean?
And
or revealing that. They didn't have to go there. It was
right shockers, in your face. Like, cause when you saw that, it erased all the horror that you seen throughout the movie. Through the movie,
you don't remember none of the movie.
You remember the killing. You remember that set of that scene. He had a set. He had a set of dick and balls. Like what the fuck? You like what? You was like, what did I just watch? I don't know what the fuck I just watched. The movie just ended with dick and balls in my face. It was a whole set of dick and balls on the screen. And I think it was in 3D too back in the day. That was when 3D was big. So the whole set of dick and balls just on your lap. Just like hey, dick and balls on my lap.
Yo, that movie it was deep. I'm gonna tell you, I wish I hadn't seen that. I wish I hadn't seen that film as young as I was. Did that make sense? Well, as young as I was, I wish I hadn't seen that.
Well, I mean, you know what? It's such a normacy now. It's so normal now today. Back then it was before its time. And today it's shown like that. It's not a shocker anymore.
Well, it's not a shocker. It's not a shocker, but the way, like you said, the dick and balls, it was presented like that. And I was like, we could, I wasn't even watching porn then. And it's like, I saw that, like, come on, man.
Right, because at the same time, you thinking it's a little girl. And you feeling sorry for the girl.
You make a fun.
I wish I was there. I would caress that little girl. Yeah. If I was there, I'll be a girl. I'll be her boyfriend. I'm thinking like a little kid that watched TV. I would be nice to her. Everybody else being bullied, I'll share my sandwich with her. I'll give her half my sandwich.
Would you share your sandwich with the bitch
I would have my sandwich. And I would grind on it. I would grind. Because as a kid, I'm thinking like, I want to grind.
Right.
And then at the end of the movie, a whole set of dick and balls. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
So
it fucked me up, but
it fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah, it fucked a lot of people up. So that's our past movie of the week.
Go check it out if you can.
Check
if
it
you
out.
Can stomach it.
And I know they got many sequels after that.
They did. They got Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3.
I didn't watch those. I didn't watch.
Yeah, because I didn't want to see the ending.
I saw shit in the sequels. They probably come up right up front doing with a set of dick and balls right in the opening credits. Dick and balls continuation, motherfucker. Continuation.
No man, no.
So yeah, man. Y'all go check out Sleepaway Camp, man. It's an old classic, man. Check it out. It's scary as fuck, man. But like I said, like when you see it now, you probably wouldn't even be shocked because you find that shit on Instagram and regular television.
You can find that anywhere now.
Yeah. Right. And speaking of Instagram, follow us on Instagram, Scary AF Podcast.
Scary AF Podcast.
All right, cool. We're going to our next segment, guys. We're about to bring out our guest of the week. Let's see who we got this week.
I'll never know.
You never know who it is.
Never,
I always surprise this dude. I always bring my guests, man. Great friends of mine and colleagues. So let's see who it is, guys. Guest of the week. Oh, hey! What's up, man? Boy? We got Marc Henderson
in the building.
That's right. In Chicago's own very funny comedian, man. West Side, right? West Side of Chicago?
West Side of Chicago.
West Side.
Damn.
West Side got some funny comedians, man. A lot of funny comedians come from the West Side of Chicago. Hannibal Buress, Lil Rel.
Oh, yeah.
It must be a scary show, so they say the West Side is scary. Even though West Side say South Side is scary.
Yeah.
Man, Chicago, period, all around.
Yeah.
But man, I'm glad to have you here, Marc Henderson. If you all don't know, man, Marc Henderson is a very, very funny stand-up comedian, man. Been doing kind of like, how long you been in it now? How many years?
On and off for like a little bit over 20.
Wow.
Damn.
Because I remember when we were doing it back in the day, all jokes aside days. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Man, he don't even look that old.
Right when it first ended.
When jokes aside, all jokes aside ended?
All jokes aside. I came in like at the very end. It maybe lasted maybe like 2 more months when I first came on the circuit.
Wow. Damn. Wow. You could call it the tail end. Then comedy was downhill from there in Chicago until they spiraled back up with other things like jokes and notes and stuff like that. But man, glad to have you here, man. Man, my co-host Asylum Jim.
Yes, Asylum Jim in the house.
We up here, we're talking about the past movie of the week, which is a movie called Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp. And like we've been discussing it and just be like, wow, how crazy the movie was. But have you seen it?
I've never even heard of Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, he was sleep on Sleepaway Camp. He was slept on it. But no, Sleepaway Camp.
Because you got the Freddy glove.
Yeah, there it is. I'm trying to keep a little thing. You see what got my man Michael Myers mask. Look, this my little.
That thing still creep me out. Like, that mask is always creep me out.
Do you know who face this actually is? Who they made?
It's somebody's real face.
It's somebody's real face. They made it to Michael Myers. This is how they made his mask. But do you know who this is?
No.
Dude.
You don't know
I'm like looking at this. So somebody was just naturally scary.
Dude, this William Shatner. That's William Shatner.
This is the actual
Star Trek?
Yeah,
this is the actual mode of William Shatner's
That's William Shatner's
Get out of here.
Halloween mask, and Michael Myers used that as his mask. And what they did, the producers and stuff, they spray painted it, made it all white, stuff like that. But this is
Captain Kirk.
This
Captain Kirk.
Okay. That's you learn something new every day.
Yeah,
I like Captain
you gonna learn it on Scary AM.
Scary AM.
You also gonna learn that this young lady right here. This is my girlfriend. Her name is Titi Tata Tutu.
Yes.
Titi Tata Tutu. She went silent on me though. She used to be real chatty up in the shows with us, man. But she risen from the dead. Now she went back down to the dead. And I miss my woman, man. Titi Tata Tutu.
Yeah.
I love you, Titi Tata.
She's with us. She's with us, but not with us.
Yeah, I love Titi Tata
All
Tutu.
these T's.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, man.
So Michael Myers now.
So yeah, man, Captain Kirk. So Sleepaway Camp was a movie about a young girl who goes to camp and getting bullied at camp, and man, she started just offing everybody.
Yes.
That was the scary part about the movie. But what we were discussing is about how the movie ended. It was a shocker. It was a shocker to everybody.
It was bizarre.
A big twist. A Twizzler. It was actually went from this little beautiful pretty girl to the boy. He was a boy. He was the killer, but he was a boy the whole movie.
A transgender killer.
Transgender killer. That's what I'm trying to say there.
Yeah.
1983.
Right. This off.
Yeah, 1983.
Yeah, can you believe it?
He's a transgender. The first transgender
This
on
Bruce
screen.
Jenner's favorite movie.
And like I said, people were shocked when they saw. You familiar with The Crying Game? That movie, The Crying Game?
I've always heard of it, but I never saw it.
I never seen it either. But at the same time, the big thing on there was about the person who was a woman throughout the whole movie ended up being a man at the end. Yeah. And everybody was shocked about that movie. I mean, I was like, man, y'all didn't see Sleepaway Camp then if y'all shocked with this.
Yeah.
That didn't, because people like, I never seen nothing like that in movie history. Like, no. Go to 1983, go to Sleepaway Camp. Little dude had a whole set of dick and balls. Yeah, the whole set. It was a dick and balls right there on the screen. And I think it was in 3D too. Shit was crazy, man. Yeah, dick and balls right there, just like this. Like, get your dick and balls out my face.
Hey, very graphic. Right?
All right, man. So look, check it out. That's the past movie of the week.
Yeah.
Wait, how was she killing people though?
She was a slasher.
Okay,
yeah.
She was a slasher.
Yeah.
Bitch with a knife, killing motherfuckers. You know, the '80s movies, all the '80s horror movies were slasher movies.
Okay. Yeah.
They didn't start doing this paranormal and all this demonic stuff until like late 2000, early 2000s and stuff.
Yeah.
And all that. But
late '90s.
So a gender neutral monster.
Exactly.
It was deep, man. If you ever get a chance to watch that, man, it's a bizarre film.
Yeah.
Don't call me a girl or a boy.
Oh man! All right, cool, man. So now we going to our next segment, which would be the present movie of the week. And our present movie of the week is. Do you remember what the present movie of the week was?
I don't know anything.
Yes, we did. The present movie of the week is The Boy 2.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
The Boy 2, right?
That's right.
All movies I have never heard of.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't feel bad because The Boy. The original movie, The Boy, that came out last year.
Well, it came out actually probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know they just released The Boy 2 in theaters.
And it's out in theaters now.
The Boy, this is why I don't understand how it's going to be a sequel, because they revealed everything in the first movie.
They did. They told
it was a doll. It was a doll just like this, a little boy doll, right? It was a doll like this. But the parent, this older couple wanted this girl to nanny the boy, which was a doll.
Yeah.
And they got a whole list of things for what she needs to do with this doll. You need to feed him at this time. You need to do this, blah, blah, blah. And she like, really?
Yeah.
And she thinking they crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking doll.
Yeah. Yeah. They gotta do all this for a fucking piece
But when she didn't do shit on that list, something happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, something happened.
The boy went crazy.
People got killed. Yeah,
bizarre things.
Like bizarre shit starting to happen, man. Killing and shit and all that. But come to find out, though, in the end of the movie, what was revealed, spoiler alert, it was actually a real boy living inside the wall of the house. You know what I'm saying? So she heard the conversation with the doll, heard everything. You feel me? So the doll was the whole face of the movie, and you thinking the perception was you thinking this doll.
The doll's doing it, yeah.
Killing motherfucker, but it was revealed that it was a little boy. Well, I guess he was a grown boy. Lived in the walls all the years.
It was a big motherfucker.
So little boy get away with it and the dog go to jail.
There it is, right there.
The jaw up all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't see how they're gonna do a sequel. Like I don't even know what the sequel's about.
His sister.
I'm gonna tell you, man. The sequel's actually doing well. The Boy 2 is doing well from what I heard because Katie Holmes is in it. So that was a big seller. Yeah, that was a big seller right there. So.
Since she left Tom Cruise, you know what I'm saying, she been back out on her own. But, you know, isn't she dating Jamie Foxx? Like, Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx together. They hooked up.
Yeah.
But Jamie don't take her no damn well.
No.
Jamie, she sure enough wasn't at the NAACP Awards. Right? She sure enough wasn't there. Jamie. And you think Jamie gonna take a
right? He didn't ride
Not this one, man. We go to the CMT Awards. Not the NAACP.
Hey,
man.
She's like, I ain't bringing you that.
Me, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but see, and Jamie Foxx, he's slick too, cause he started messing around with Katie on when him and Tom Cruise was filming that movie together, Collateral.
Oh no! So you saying he busted on his old lady?
He did.
Oh
he befriended Tom.
What?
He befriended. Man, he was taking Tom everywhere. Tom
was
106 in Park.
What?
Jamie Foxx took Tom Cruise because they was doing the whole
market.
The marketing, right? The marketing for the movie. Jamie took Tom Cruise 106 in Park. Well, Tom Cruise on 106 in Park doing the young jock.
I saw that. That was years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
That's when him and Tom and Jamie was close from that movie, but Jamie had an agenda. Though.
I'm not gonna sit up here and let you talk about my boy Jamie.
Hey, I love Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx, but we also know the nature of men, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you look,
I don't know. I'm
learning a lot today, man. I'm learning a lot.
I can't do that. I can't do that to nobody, man.
And neither can I. No, it's
I don't give a fuck how big a booty is.
It's definitely wrong. And then and she ain't got no ass. Like Katie Holmes ain't got no. Like what are you taking from me? Cruz probably like Tom's like, man,
you can have it.
Glad you can have that little motherfucker ass look like 2 fists.
No, come on.
You can have that little booty.
Oh no.
Tom Cruise trying to get him Lizzo or something. I need Lizzo, man.
So that's what fucking happened. That's what
happened, man.
Okay.
Lizzo got monster ass, man.
Damn, he took his.
You got ass and you got monster ass. I
like monster ass.
I know. Look, have you ever seen Lizzo? She even went to the Lakers game with her ass out. You know what I'm saying? Wore it out like Prince. Just wore her ass out. That monster ass. Wore it out. She took focus off the game and everything.
I'm sure.
I think the points was 0-0. That's a monster. Her monster ass out. So the Boy 2.
Yeah, the Boy 2.
That's in theaters now. Katie Holmes is in it. I know her kid found the little doll like buried in a shallow grave in the backyard or some shit. And then I guess this is where all the chaos going on. But my question is, where is the motherfucker who that was in the wall?
Right.
Where his ass at that was in the wall? Cause how did the boy end to his character? Did he get? Did he die? Whatever.
Well, it was revealed. It was actually revealed that it was the guy in the closet, and not in the closet, behind the wall.
Right.
It was revealed that. So that, like you say, that was a spoiler alert. For I don't know how they gonna work this in part 2.
You got a twin brother.
Possibly.
Gonna be a twin dog.
All I know is the success rate of it is climbing because of Katie Holmes. That's what I do know. Cause her name.
Well, he got siblings in each wall. Then, like
he got a family in
all 4 walls and shit. It's gonna be.
I don't know though.
It's gonna be a franchise movie and shit.
I don't know because if you watch the trailer, the actual doll is moving. So who's making it move on its own?
That's true. I did see that. I saw.
So do they got a remote control in the back of that motherfucking wall?
His eyes.
Yeah, his eyes are moving, and he's starting to move around.
You know, technology that motherfuckers got his shit connected to Bluetooth behind the wall.
Right. How do you think they gonna do the film?
Got a Bluetooth dial now.
I'm just excited.
Movies too.
I'm excited, but I'm gonna go check it out because that's on my radar.
Check it out, man.
do like a movie with all the dolls in just one movie.
Yeah,
Chucky, Annabelle.
Like they did the Avengers and shit. All the all the dolls. Right. Chucky, that motherfucker, the boy. Remember the movie Magic?
Chucky
Magic?
Oh yeah, Magic.
Magic with the ventriloquist. Did that down. Remember the trilogy of terror?
Oh my God!
The little African down and shit. Man, you have all them in one motherfucking movie, man.
Movie, man.
And gotta get Tata TT Tutu.
She gotta be up for that motherfucker.
Tata TT Tutu wanna do it. Oh man, yes.
About introducing Tata TT.
Introducing
Tata TT Tutu. Yeah, we using all our gadgets today, man.
Stupid.
That was original right there.
Yeah,
Soundtracks.
yeah, that's it right there. I love it.
We got soundtrack in this motherfucker now.
Alright, cool. So that was our present movie of the week. Now we're going to our next segment. Yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. Come back to the show. Let us know how it is. And yeah, people out there, all the viewers, if you've seen The Boy 2, let us know how it is in the comments, man. Let us know. But we're going to go to our next segment. And our next segment is our guest movie of the week, where we have our guests come on and bring their own movie that they like to discuss on the show, man. So Marc Henderson, what's your movie, man?
Poltergeist.
Woo! One of the that movie right there. That movie, that as a kid, that traumatized me.
Me too. I have not talked about this movie since I was a kid. Like, it terrified me of trees, dolls. The first doll, we speaking of a doll. That doll under the bed. I could not be around dolls. I couldn't see a tree outside without getting afraid. Watching TV with static. Turn it off. Poltergeist still scares me to this day. I haven't watched it since I was a child. I refuse to watch it again.
It is traumatizing. Because they took the little girl into that television.
Carol Ann?
Yeah.
I don't even want to say her name of this motherfucker.
Right.
This is sad.
That movie was cursed.
On this set.
That movie was cursed.
Isn't everybody died from?
The little girl died. But it was some people behind the scenes who died on that set.
Yeah, some of the producers, some of the cameramen.
Yeah. And I think they filmed the movie on the actual grave site or something like that.
They did.
Or I think that was taking place in the movie. The movie was the house that was in the movie was built on a grave site. I don't know if the actual location was a grave site, but in a movie. So that's why all that stuff was happening in that house. I'm getting
creeped out talking about it right now.
Why? Let me ask you this, Big Marc. Why pick Poltergeist, man? Why? If you're so terrified of it, why pick this movie, man?
He said bring a movie, and that's the only movie I can remember. Okay. It's supposed to be about scary AF, right? So that's the scariest movie I've seen. I'm just saying, dude, it freaks you out. So would you watch it today? Would you watch it? I still will not watch Poltergeist. No. You would not give it. I'll walk out the room if I saw it on TV. I would still walk out the room.
Well, that means it's a good movie then.
That's a good scary movie.
Yeah. I don't know. When you watch stuff as an adult, it may not be as scary, but it traumatized me so much as a kid. I still will not watch it.
But see, that's my point. Was like, you got a good ass scary movie if people only saw it once and say it was
and
good,
they refuse to see it again. I'm not gonna fuck with that again.
But once, like so Poltergeist is a scary movie, man. And they did do some sequels after that. My man Craig Nelson was in that movie.
Craig T. Nelson?
Who was the white dude with the black hat? He used to scare the mess out of me just seeing him.
That tall guy?
Yeah. He just looks.
He was in Poltergeist?
Yeah, he was. He was a very, very creepy.
He's like the Undertaker or something.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Looking at him, I got to turn the TV off.
That shit all started with that TV though. You know what I'm saying? That shit won't happen today because you don't get no static today. You got every channel full of something, nigga. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Right, unless you still got antenna air.
Yeah, if you got antenna, but if you got today's cable with TV cable, you ain't gonna run into no static.
TV with a tracking button.
Right, you're gonna run into Telemundo and home shopping network channels. You ain't getting no static, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You might even get a porn if you're lucky and shit. Like a nice little soft porn on Showtime or something, man.
It's scary though, like Spirits and 4G.
Oh man.
Clearly.
Yeah, look, like I said, that movie right there was scary because it had to do with like demonic stuff.
Yeah.
Possessions and stuff like that.
Conjuring things up.
Yeah, and then the lady, the lady who had to come get the little girl out. The little
I forgot about her. She reminded me about stuff in the movie. I forgot about.
She was creepy too, though.
Yeah,
because she had that little voice, like she like a little girl.
She was like a little midget,
calling her out.
Yeah, it's like calling out. So yeah, that movie was crazy.
Did she pass away?
I think she passed too.
And the little girl passed.
The little girl passed too. Her name was Heather something, I think.
After this show, I'm gonna read the Bible.
Oh yeah.
So that's our movie.
Hey.
So that's our guest movie of the week, Poltergeist, man. Make sure y'all check it out if you haven't seen it. But it's a very good.
Don't let your kids watch that. I still don't understand why my parents let me watch that to this day. Don't let your kids watch movies like that.
But scary movies in the 80s, that's like parents. That's all. Like we had a lot of scary movies. But I know I watched a lot of scary movies with my parents, man, and they set me down with a lot of stuff that I was like, "Why y'all got me watching this?"
Yeah.
And Poltergeist was one of them.
Poltergeist is a classic.
It's a classic.
Ain't that a bitch? It's a classic.
All right, man. Let's go move on to the next project, man. To the next movie, which is the next segment, and that is the future movie of the week. It's starring Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
What?
And it's It's called Spiral.
Spiral.
What? Is a spinoff. It's a spinoff from Saw.
Yeah.
It's the same.
I love Saw.
Saw, yeah.
I love
all the Saw franchise. Yeah, they've been doing what they had to do, killing motherfuckers, setting people booby traps and all that.
Yeah.
So they're taking it to another level.
Yeah.
And this one is called Spiral. And this is with Chris Rock. He's playing a detective.
Damn.
Chris Rock is playing a detective, trying to figure out these homicides that's going on, these killings.
I really want to know how it's going to turn out.
Right, so I just know.
Yeah,
man. That's why when I saw the first, it didn't say what it was. Just Chris Rock just in a car with his partner, and they driving and they having a conversation. I'm like, okay, what is this? Because you're expecting funny to come out of Chris. Then they go into a homicide scene and you see this gruesome scene, and I'm like, okay, cool. I already don't feel Chris as a comedic actor. So I like him as a serious actor. This is going to be a first for me to see. I think he's a way better stand-up than a comedic actor.
Than a regular comedic actor.
Yeah, because he's
probably growing.
Yeah, I think, but like I like this challenge that he's taking on with his career.
Yeah,
that he's going to go a serious role, and Samuel L. Jackson is in it to ride it with him. You know what I'm saying? Samuel Jackson, and you know Samuel Jackson it's in his contract to say motherfucker.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in his contract to say
motherfucker the shit out of you.
Man, watch the trailer. He's saying motherfucker in the trailer. Trust me. Man. Samuel Jackson, no lie, he in there. Samuel Jackson is in the movie, and like I said, I'm interested in seeing this movie, man. Spiral.
It sounds interesting, man. You know, by it being Saw, I'm gonna check it out. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to be another Lethal Weapon.
I don't know the comparison.
No, I'm just saying, you got them two together in a car together. Just, you know.
Oh yeah, like Chris Rock did. Chris Rock did. I see what you're doing.
You understand what I'm saying?
Chris Rock did playing Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I don't want it to be one of them. I want it to be real. I want it to be edgy. I want it to be dark. I want it to be like a 7.
But they are coming out with a Lethal Weapon 5. No, they are. They doing Lethal Weapon. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something.
They working behind the desk now. They gotta be working behind the fucking desk.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
I'll check it out.
I'm gonna check it out too because I'm a big fan. I didn't watch the TV show. I didn't care for it with Damon Wayans. Even Damon is my favorite comedian.
Yeah,
I didn't want to see him as Sergeant Murtaugh. That's Danny Glover's part. That's his character.
Yeah.
So I didn't care to see Damon in that. And then the white boy in there, I didn't even know who he was. Riggs is always gonna be Mel Gibson to me. Mm-hmm. But in this one, what everyone's doing now, since Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life has such a great run through the theaters. They was like #1 for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Everybody's starting to jump on these sequels now. That's when I said that's when
follow the money.
Yeah, that's when the producers of Lethal Weapon announced it was gonna be a 5. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, we see these sequels making fucking money like that.
They like, we gonna jump in this shit.
Man, but what the fuck Mel Gibson and Danny Glover gonna do?
I don't know. How old are they now?
Man, Danny is in his 70s. He got in his 70s.
So that's what I'm saying.
Mel is 60. Who? Danny Glover? Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see any movies with Danny Glover in there since them Lethal Weapon days. Like he had a good career with good films, but like I said, he always gonna be Sergeant Murtaugh, Raj. He gonna be Raj, man.
Yeah.
He gonna be Raj to me. And then, like I said, they're coming out with part 5. So I hope it does happen.
Not too many running scenes, is it?
Nah, it can't
be.
Nah. You remember when Mel in part 1 he was chasing he was doing a police chase on foot.
Yeah.
A car was running from him, and he was on the highway moving out. You know what I'm saying? He was keeping up with that motherfucker. but future movie of the week is Spiral with Chris Rock. Man, make sure y'all check that out.
I'm interested, man.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that shit.
I want to see it.
Hardcore with that one.
I want to see it because Chris,
like that.
they showing Chris trapped in one of the little booby traps and shit. I want to see how his ass gonna get up out of there. I want to see.
Or might not.
Right.
That part.
Right.
So man, dog. Well, look. Let me tell y'all something, man. We come to the end of our show, and we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in once again to Scary AF. Please follow us on Instagram, Scary AF Podcast. And man, I'd like to thank my co-host,
Asylum Jim.
That's right. And man, I love to thank my guest, Marc Henderson.
Mark, man. Thank you, bro.
He's a very funny comedian. Well, Mark, please let everybody know where they can find you, man.
Check me out on social media, comedian Marc Henderson on Instagram, just Marc Henderson on Facebook, and my YouTube channel, Marc Henderson Clean Comedy and TV. Check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, and share those videos.
That's what I'm saying, man.
A lot of sketches on
That's
there.
right. And when you guys see this video, please share it and tell your friends about it. Tell them to tune in. And we are on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, Scary AF Podcast, and check us out on there, man. And check out some past episodes then with some special guests that we had in recent times. I appreciate you guys, man.
As always.
Man, our crew appreciate you guys. And we'll see y'all next time. And always remember, don't be afraid. Be scary as fuck.
Yeah.